Well, hello everyone. TheOntarioGardener here, back with another episode of Factorio on the road to Space Age, which comes out later in October. It is, at the time of recording, it is October 1st, so we have a few more weeks to basically get the rocket launch. That's kind of what we're working on. If we don't get to it, it's not a big deal. But last episode, we basically, we doubled up, we took these smelting columns and we basically made, we can't see them because there's no radar out here, larger smelting columns out here on this huge, very dense iron patch. And we started getting set up. Well, we set up our bus, our hub, our mall, whatever you want to call it. And this has add-on pieces to it. This is a hub that I've borrowed or taken, I guess, from Nilos, who is a big-time Factorio player. I'm sure most of you know who that is if you like to watch Factorio videos. But anyway, what we want to work on today, I have my little array set up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4. How many is there actually? There's 48 labs that we have set up here. I will set this up slightly different because these will loop around on each other. But I'm not belt. Well, eventually I'll probably start belt braiding. But for now, because we only have, we will actually have 3, so I will have to redo this. Now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So let's just do that and get rid of all of it. I don't know if we'll be able to hold all of these though. Yeah, because we are full of. What are we full of? We're full of like train parts, because I kind of grabbed all the train parts. So I was gonna do train stuff today, mainly to get this iron down. But we're not gonna do that. We also have to work. Well, we have a lot to work on. I want to lay out these 3 sciences today, and then we can work on blue science. But the problem is we need red chips, so we need petroleum, sulfur, that comes from petroleum, and then your engines, those we can make easily. So the first thing we want to do is we want to get a little bit set up here for, and I know some people say, oh, you don't want to run off the bus and blah, 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 but I do, and this is how I want to do it, is we want to get set up. I'm going to give myself plenty of space here. Well, I guess we could probably start from here. Well, the way we got to do it actually is like this. I think the way you can set this up very easily, in a sense, if you do one of these and then you just do 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you do 1, and then this one you go into here, you select this. Remember, shift right click and then shift left click copies this. So what you need here is copper plate and you need iron gear wheels. So the way you can do this, which is kind of a neat way to do it, is you actually bring your actually, I keep saying actually too many times, the gear wheels in like this, and then you want to dump that out on here, and that's going to go to here. And then what you can also do is you can bring your copper in right from this. So right like that is basically how we're going to do this. Let's do this to this, because you don't need a full giant belt for that. At least with the setup that we're gonna have. That, and then we can basically just copy this whole thing. So we're gonna be going like that, and then we want to grab this and basically go like that, and then grab this and do that. There you go. That's all we're gonna be doing. And then what you can do is dump one of these before or after. Wow, it honestly doesn't matter how you do it. And there you go. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start using. Actually, you probably wouldn't even need fast inserters for these. Well, because we're going to be doing 2, this actually is going to go this way. I keep saying actually. Sorry, guys. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to say actually 50 million times. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have an output, which is going to be right here. And then what we're going to do, we can just use regular inserters. I'm going to keep calling them grabbers. I've been playing too much plate up. Regular inserters. Oh, looks like I messed up. And I did. Okay, let's redo this a bit. Okay, let's just redo this slightly. So what we're gonna have to do is go like that, like this, there we go, and then just dump this. There you go. I don't know why. I'm sure why I didn't realize that, because it puts it on the other way you could do it is if you would output it to the outside like this and then drop it down. But this is fine. There you go, because as you see, we're making signs. And what we can do, even just to get a little bit of a, I wouldn't call it a backlog, but just so we can start producing some, we can start having things made. Let's just make 1 stack of everything. Now the next thing we got to do is make green science. Now green science is made with belts and with inserters. So inserters are made. Can we not do it that way? We can't do it that way. But anyway, we need 6 of these. So I think what we can end up doing is we should be able to just to put 2 here, do this, and then we're gonna have 2 inputs, of course, and then we're gonna have 2 outputs. We actually probably wouldn't even need fast inserters here either, but it doesn't, honestly, it doesn't really matter. And what we're gonna do here, even, we can drag this way, and we can have this matching that, and that way we can then just spit both of them out this way. Well, we want to copy these because we want 6 of them, because this is 5. Like the way that they work, right? Is this takes 5 seconds. So you do 5 machines, that's 1 per second. You do 6 machines, 6 per second. That's kind of the way that just the way the math works out, right? And then we'll do here, we'll do something like that, and then we just put in our PPs or power poles. This would not stretch that far. That one does not stretch either. This is actually fine anyway. We're just going to copy this as well and just dump this down here. Actually, we'd have to dump it here for right now. We should be able to build that. Thank you. This is just once we get it up and running, we can at least just have some of them going into there, right? So we can kind of build up a little bit of a 100 each or so. And then the way we got to do this one, actually, what I could do, oh my God, I keep saying actually, I'm so sorry, guys. Actually, just move this whole down one like this. Because what we need to do is we need to put 2 machines in here. One to make, you should be able to do it. Might be able to do it like that. I gotta figure out how the best way to do this, because we have gears here. I'm gonna have to move this down. Let's just move this whole thing down another one. Let's move it here. It doesn't matter exactly where it moves. But I think I used to set this up before. Well, obviously I did before. I just don't remember how I did it. So here we want to do. What do we need? We want to have belts, which are going to be iron plate and gears, and then the next one is going to be inserters, which are going to be iron plate gears as well. Oh, okay, this is the way you got to do it. Basically, you bring this one down like this, and then you bring another belt, which is going to be here. And you basically want to, what you want to do, I keep saying basically and literally. I'm so sorry, guys. We need to bring iron plate, and you also want to bring green circuits, because you need green circuits for these guys, right? So that's the easy way to do it. So what that basically, oh my God, what that means, guys, is we're just going to jump right into this one. So what we'll do is let's get rid of this. So all we're going to do is this is going to jump from here to here. We're going to have iron plates on the top. And which means we got to then get these on the bottom. Whoop, wrong button. On the bottom. And the easy way, no. The easy way there is you just do this, and you do up like that. And here we want to jump this across and down, and then that can go here, and then this one can go here as well. There you go. Now we get it on the top and on the bottom, and then what we can do is bring this around. Whoop. Bring this up. There we go. And what we'll end up doing is we can put a fast inserter here, and then we can put a long-handled inserter here. 2 of these. I don't necessarily need. Oh, shit, it's not working because there's no power to it. Duh. That's exactly why that's not working. This we don't need. There you go. And this is going to dump. They'll both dump out, of course. So what you do is you go like this. And then this one will go up, this, and then this one can go like this, and then that can go like straight like that. And you're going to do this, and you're going to do that. There we go. So now it'll put it on the right side of the belt, or the correct, I would say the right side of the belt, but it's more like the correct side of the belt. And what we can do as well is just erase this, and also erase this. Because I want this to go to the right. So let's just change all of that. Alright, let's just do this. Yeah, I click it here. I have one over here. That's the thing, right? Let's cut this whole action out of the way, and we can bring this right to that. And what we can do here is we do something like this to that, then we bring this like that, and then that like that. There we go. Well, I'll start producing exactly what we want. And then what we can do here is we can just well, spaghetti this, I guess. And then, yeah, this can go this way. We can go up. This can go down, down, and then this can go that way. There we go. And then this can just go this way now. I was just doing it to get a little bit of a build up, but we don't really need that anymore. All right, here we go. And this is going to build up. Yeah, we wouldn't even need, we don't even need, you know, fast inserters for this because it's such a slow process because it's just one. Wait, it takes what, 1 and 1, and like, and it's 5 seconds. It's 6. So now we have 1 per second of these that we're producing. Great, great, great. Now the next thing, excuse me, you may say, I'm still dealing with this cold, by the way. If you guys watch my Plate Up series, I've been dealing with a cold, losing my voice. If you haven't been, just watch Factorio. That's why my episodes have been so sporadic. I just have been sick for the last 2 weeks, like on and off, and it's just like, just sucks. But it is what it is, right? And we'll get it fixed up. Okay, so as I was saying, is what we want to do is we want to get military science because you need military science for the rocket stuff, as far as I know. You actually need all the sciences, right? So what we can do here is let's just figure out. Well, it doesn't matter. It's arbitrary. Arbitrary means it doesn't matter. So an arbitrary location means a location where it doesn't matter. So military science, we need a lot of things. We need walls, we need grenades, and we need piercing rounds. So how we can start that is, let's just go back in here. So grenades use coal and iron plate, okay? Piercing rounds near steel, well, you go here, I guess. Iron plate, coal. Here we need copper, steel. So right there is 2 belts that we can merge together to get these 2 things. And then walls need stone brick. So all we really got to do is we can put, okay, let me just try to think here. How do these work? This is 1 every 3 seconds. This creates 1 every 1. So one of these machines can actually feed 3 of these machines. Let me see once. What do we need per? We just need 1 every 10 seconds. Wow, that's really slow. So if we have 10 of them, how do we make 1 per second? Well, these are per 3 seconds. That's a lot. So we need 3 of these machines to make 1 per second, and then we need 1 of these machines to make 1 per second, right? Because this is 1 to 1. So the way you got to way you can do that is you do it like this. Do this, and you do this, and that, right? To me, this should work. You do this one, this, and this, okay? And then you feed this one. Now, maybe this... Actually, that's not going to work. Let's not do that. That is stupid. That is stupid. Let's just do it like this, and then just do... yeah, this is this. This, I think, makes much more sense. I don't know what I was thinking before. Just ignore that. I mean, I guess the other way would work too. But the way you got to do this is you need this magazine and you need these 2. So the way you would do that is you do the same thing like we did before with the iron belt here. Let me do that. And then this one's going to spit out here. And that's going to dump it like that. And then this one's going to continue all the way across there. This we're going to use the fast inserter. And fast outserter, output, whatever. This. And here we're going to use long handles. There you go. So that'll work. So the top one, we need to get iron in. So it's kind of the same thing as we did. And this can take a full... yeah, let's just take a full belt of iron on this one. And then we do your little thing here. And then here we want to have a half a belt of copper and as well as the steel. The steel. So the way you do that is the same way we did it here. Is we do something like... We can actually... Well, I don't like doing it like that, do I? Not really. Well, I can do it like this to get a half... Actually, sorry. That's not what I wanted to go like this. To get, that's gonna feed all the way through. That's not what I want. Or no, that's fine. No, that's what I want. Sorry. This to this, this to this. Done, okay. And then we want to do this. Is going to be the steel. Now the steel, I say steel because it's funny. That's why I say it that way. No other reason. It's just funny. So the way you do this is then you just grab this, and then you dump that like that. And then I'm using the Q button. Q is a quick select. If you didn't know that, you hit Q. That's how mine's set up at least. All right, and then we want to dump another one here. All right, well, these can be connected. Now we should start making, well, you have to connect them to other power. Start making, no, this. Now we should start dumping out, excuse me, these, which is great. Now we want to go into making walls. Walls are just stone brick. So but how many do we need to make 1 per second? Oh, very little. It just takes 1. So we could just dump that here. Just takes 5 every half second. So that's pretty straightforward. You're gonna basically use 3 of these and 1 of these. And then here, what we can do, we can jump these together, right? And we'll send that along their way. And then here, all we gotta do here is bring in stone bricks. You want to leave this gap. I don't know if this might even be too many of these, to be honest with you. That to that, this to this, and then here we're kind of stuck, right? So you gotta bring it. I mean, you could bring it down, like you could just do it this way too. If you're kind of unsure where it's gonna come across, let's do it this way. And for me, I'm gonna do it like this, because this makes more sense to me. Then here, you almost have to double do this, because basically the output priority is going to be on the right, and it's just going to be stone brick. So what we're going to do is we're going to suck that out of the way. All right, because you have to kind of double do this, because if you don't, that sounds really weird. If you don't double do it, is if you put a priority of stone brick here, you won't get stone brick here. It'll just put all the stone brick out, and we don't want that. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here, and then we only have one belt of stone brick, like one side of stone brick, because we don't have a full belt of it. Now I don't think we need a full belt, because we're making it. We only need to make 1 per second, and we're making 2 per second. So we don't even need, like, is this one even going to be used? No, I don't think so. Which is fine. It's fine, right? Okay, that one's done. Now the next thing we do is we got to make grenades. Grenades are made from coal and iron plate. So again, could we piggyback off of some of this? Yeah, but is there a point? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we're going to come down here. A little bit of spaghetti going on here, but nothing too bad. So the way these work, these are what? 8 seconds. So we got to make 8 of these. Because the goal is to get 1 per second, right? That's how what ingredients do they need? 5 and 10. That's a lot. So I think we almost need to do full belts of some things as well. So like we could probably piggyback off of this one. Maybe we will do that. But you know, I always like doing things, you know, I always like just doing the full deal, right? All right, I'm going to copy this. And it says, how many seconds? 8 seconds, right? 8 seconds, which means you want to do 8 of them. That's 4, 6, 8. Because the whole objective is to get 1 per second. Like, that's kind of what we're shooting for. And then this is fine. This one just comes straight across like this. And this one's going to come straight across like that. Because you only need 3 things to make this. You don't need 4. So you have to have a half a belt or whatever of something, right? There we go. So let's see. It needs more coal. So we'll put coal on the inside. Now this is where it comes in. Where are we going to have enough coal? I don't know. We will find out, won't we? So So I think what I'll do is I'll splice it here. This should be okay. And then you have to double do it again, right? Because you got to do this. You want output priority is going to be left, and it has to be coal only. Where's coal? Coal only. Actually, we have to go down one more then. What the heck did I do there? There. And then I want to grab this. Yeah, I'm going to just grab these. I'll just stand on the belt and grab those. There we go. Coal only on there. And then we're going to have iron only on the top. And we can get away with just doing it, you know, the regular way for the iron. Like, we don't need a full belt of iron, but there's no harm in doing it that way. We don't have a full belt of coal either, but we'll never use, excuse me, we'll never use all of this with this setup. In the beginning, yeah, you'll burn through it pretty quickly. All right, so that's done. So we have green science, we have red science, and now we have military. All right. No, we have to make them yet. Duh. This is what? 10 seconds crafting time. So we need to make 10 of these. So what we can do is we can just... Easy way is just to copy these 6. And we're just going to put them... Yeah, let's put them right after each other. It's going to be something like this. That's actually 6. And then we want to do... What did I say? 10. That'll give us an extra 2. What? There. And all we gotta do here is just change the recipe for this, and then just drag it across. Oh. Today, thank you. There we go. And then these are dead here, and then the this is gonna come out at the bottom. And then we can just grab another one of these, and we do have to put in some long handle inserters here. And the way you determine which one goes where is you click on, you figure out, okay, well, what do you need? 2 wall pieces, but again, honestly, it doesn't matter because it's 10 seconds. 10 seconds of crafting time, right? So, and everything's right here. This is everything that we need. It's right here. So we just drag this across. If it'd be needing something a lot quicker than that, well then, yeah, obviously, but, or not. And there we go. Once you start working, everything will kind of work out. So what I think we're going to do is let's set up the array for, we'll set it up down here. I guess we'll go up. We have 10. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got to figure out the whole belt. Actually, you don't have the belt braid, so to speak. You can, oh, we don't have, we do have filter inserters. We have a bunch of them. Because we want to get filter inserters too. Excuse me. We want to get 10 of them. No, we want to get 20 of them. This is how you can jump things together. So basically you'd set them up like this, right? And then this one, your filter is going to be red and blue. Whoop, red and green, duh. And then this one is going to be, this one's going to be black, and then it's also going to be blue. We're not quite at blue yet, but that's how you're going to do it, like that, right? And then you copy this whole thing, and you can go like that. And then here we can just kind of copy it like this. Because what that means is that, you know, you only want to have, is that actually the right way to do it too? I think it is. I think it is. We'll see once. If it ends up not working, well, then we can just fix it later. I think this is the right way to do it. Like I said, we will, we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, I guess we power these two. Except they're not the right way, which is annoying. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm missing. What happened there? Why didn't these copy? Weird. These copied. Okay, that was weird. That, and then we're just going to jump this together. Like that. Okay. And now we obviously need inputs on this side, which these we don't need. You can just do this. And we're just going to copy, please, thank you. And we're just going to run these. I think this will work. Because these two will only grab the ones that you can grab or whatever. And then we also need long handles. Because we're going to be grabbing 4 different ones here. Ooh, am I out of long handles already? Let's just craft a couple more. I really don't feel like walking all the way back up there, which I guess is not that far. But it's far enough for me. There we go. That's not symmetrical at all. Whatever, who cares? Who cares? Okay, this is going to go... Seriously, there's rocks here now? Bye-bye rocks, thank you. That one, and then this one's going to come down here. Alright, so we have... And then the gray, we can just jump that right into this one. Doesn't have to have a splitter because we're splitting it like naturally, I guess we would call it like that. Then here, this can be brought straight down. This one can be brought straight over. Oh no, that's not going to work now, is it? Because it's not grabbing the first ones. Oh well. There, we can do it like that. Okay, we can go like this. That one, and then this one could come. That looks stupid anyway. Whatever. There we go, and then there we go. Okay, cool. Now, they all have... Okay, they have what they want. Let's just see what happens here. Now, I know you could just have regular inserters, too. Because actually, what we're researching now doesn't take... Yeah, I don't know why I'm researching those, honestly. I'm just going to research the things that we need for the rocket. That's not it. We don't need energy. What do we actually need for this? Nothing yet. This we need. Because we need to be able to get... Oh no, where the heck is it? We need to be able to get... Oh yeah, power armor 2. MK2. So you still need this, and you still need these couple things. Right, but we also need blue signs for that. So I guess there is nothing under military. Where else would the military stuff be? That's just military. These you don't need. These you don't need. There's not a lot. But you do need it. Actually, I'm totally wrong there. You don't need military science for white science. Huh. But you do need it for MK2 armor. Right? I like kind of completing everything, honestly. Don't ask me why. I just like doing all of it. And it's not really going to hurt us in the long run. This is going to go so fast once it starts kicking in. There we go, though. Okay, great. And speaking of great, we could... Do we have... I don't think we're producing enough science to match that. Where are our inserters at here? Oh, we do actually have a stack of them. Okay, I'm going to grab a stack. What that means is we can multiply this... You can basically copy this whole thing. Copy this whole thing right to here. There you go. Theoretically, that should work, because these shouldn't have anything in their hand going into this. Yeah, there we go. See, this one's not going to work because it doesn't have an extra one in it. Yeah, it does. Why is it not doing it? Oh, I used way more than what I thought I had. I only had 50. I guess I used way more than 50. Is this full again? Wow. That's crazy fast. I should dump the rest of them in there. There we go. Because we have disco signs, so we have red, green, black. That's why it's kind of flickering like that. They all should be running now. Awesome. That's why it's going so fast. Automobilism, like it's going so fast because we're just burning through these really quickly, you know. Which is fine. I'm not a completionist, if you will, but this is fine for what we're doing. This is perfectly fine. Our bus system is keeping up with this just fine, really. This one doesn't look like it's even being used. Ooh, this might actually be a problem, though. Maybe we should actually have a full belt of stone brick and a half of stone and coal. We'll see. Eventually things will die down. You know, because it, well, yeah, eventually it'll die down. So how are we doing on power, by the way? Great on power. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is, I have all this stinking stone. Where can I dump this? Well, I can do it like this. I can just kind of rig a... I gotta find, where are we bringing our stone from? From over here, right? So all I really need to do here is just put this in here, put a fast inserter here, grab a power pole, and then just dump all the stone in here. Because we don't need this. We don't need the stone anymore. It'll eventually get used up. Eventually. Okay. So we have those 3 sciences done. Everything else is doing good. So what we need to focus on now is going to be a little bit of oil production. 20. Start with 20. Okay. Can we start with 20? And then we're going to need... Where are these we need? How many are in here? 10. Yeah, this should be 20, really. 20. From a string off online. So, and then we have the chemical plants, 30 of those, which should be fine. Because remember, we don't have advanced material processing yet. That's under, where is that under? Oh, no. Where is that located? Jeez Louise, where's advanced material processing? We didn't unlock that. What the heck where are we? We unlocked pump. And then advanced... We couldn't have done... It must have just a weird icon that I'm not used to. Excuse me. Is it this? No. Yellow signs is where we start getting drones, though, which is awesome. Robotics. Lubricant. Where is it? Is that not there any? Is that not a thing anymore? Oh, here. Where is that? Where is that? Oh, here. I'm stupid. Advanced oil. This is where we can start. These are all look different, by the way. And also, coal liquefaction is not a bad thing either. It gives you a lot of petroleum. Well, it gives you a lot of things. It used to just give you petroleum, I thought. I don't know the ratios by heart anymore, which doesn't really matter. What is the problem here? What are we missing? Where are these located? What is it? Huh? Oh, it's all the lights. Excuse me. It's all the lights. We're not making lights. Guess we could, but we have a daytime all the time. So it looks like we are kind of running out of stuff here. So this is way more than what we need. So maybe we will just kind of back off on some of these things. Like I said, I'd like to be a completionist, but maybe we'll just let it ride. So what I want to do yet tonight is we're going to try to get some oil set up. We're going to need a lot more pipes, by the way. Over we got our pipers. There's going to be a lot more of these. And then regular pipes are going to be here. How many? 200. That should be enough. We're not going to need belts up there. We have power poles. Some PPs, which are going to be over here. Where are the PPs at? There they are, here. I'll take one stack. I want to take some more of these. And then we're not going to need chem plants at all, really. Not yet. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's see, where's our closest oil is going to be? This is 1,500. This is 3,000. But we might as well just start here, right? And then I want to grab some big power poles. So we need power, obviously. I can kind of see it on our mini map over here. Once we get roughly where we're going to go, we can just go from here. And then you just click and it'll just drag this over. It'll automatically... Wait a minute. I'm too far away. It won't automatically put one. What? Oh, I'm too far away. Like my person's thing's too far away. There we go. Should be seeing the bottom end of it right about now. Okay. First thing you gotta do is clear the area. Completely clear this. These trees and junk. There's not a lot here. Alright, there's not a lot here. Unfortunately. We have 20 jacks. There's not a lot here, which stinks. But it is, yeah, it's not a lot at all, is it? Jeez Louise. Is that it? Just 5? Really? Well, it's better than nothing. So we'll start with that. Okay, and then these can all jump together like that. And then we can just do an underground from here. Because I know when space comes out, the way that the fluid handling is going to change as well. So that's something to look forward to. There's a lot of changes. So I know a lot of things are probably going to break. A lot of people's things are going to break. Your mega factories and all that. But hey, you gotta, you know, you gotta expand, get with the times, whatever you want to call it. So I'm not really. Let me grab my storage bins. They're gonna be at the top. So while we're just kind of jaw jacking here, I just want to start storing this stuff. Store the heck out of it. There we go. And then we can just store a few more. Perfect. Okay. So the ratio, there really isn't a ratio in the beginning because I can look at my cheat sheet. There's no real ratio, I don't think, in the beginning, is there? Yeah, because your basic oil refining is you just need the stuff. We end up making sulfur, plastic, and petroleum gas we end up making. That's the only thing we can make in the beginning, and then eventually we'll get to the cracking, which we're not obviously anywhere near that yet. So what we can do is I don't think we're gonna have enough oil, honestly, for 10 of these. But we can just run all these together right now. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You should be able to run all these together right now because we only have one input, one output. What did that not there? So all we really got to do is just run a hose. Run a pipe. Easiest way to do it. And then same here. Easiest way to do it. Like it's kind of a waste of regular pipes, but honestly doesn't matter. I want to grab a pump. Pumps are going to be where? Grab a pump to pump from this. Not that I guess you have to, but I want to do that. And then we're just going to grab some PPs. Oh, that's not a PP. Some power poles. Again, this is just your basic refining. So there's not really much to it. It's just how it works. And now, boom, we should be active. Got a little bit of a blip spike there. And what I want to do is just start connecting these together. Start storing it. And it's going to go up. And I don't know if what we have is enough to sustain all of these. Like what we're pumping in, I don't know. 20. I mean, you can flush it by doing all this, which you don't want to do. And you can flush this from just this tank. Right now we're at 20. I mean, this is the complete system. Same thing if you click the pipe, it says 20K. So that should mean, yeah, we have 20K going in. This is still at 20K. Our tank is at 2.3. Our pump. This is where you can set up your circuit conditions, which I don't think we have circuitry yet. Do we? Just want to hover over all these. Do we have circuitry? We do. So you could set a condition saying you don't want to use up more than, a certain amount. Yeah, actually we're going down. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is what we wanted to get started with. So what we're going to do, what we have to get off of here, it basically is getting science done. So we need sulfur. We need red circuits, which we're not going to make up here. Red circuits are made with plastic. And here we need engines. Engines are made down below. We don't need petroleum for that. About these, we have everything. We need plastic. We have copper cable. Well, we make copper cable, and we have electric circuits. So that's fine. We're going to make these down on the bus. Well, off of the bus. And then the next thing is going to be the sulfur. And sulfur is made by using water and petroleum. So that we can make right here. Basically, you need 30 petroleum every second. let's just get, we have some chem plants here, don't we? We can run the chem plants here, maybe. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many we need. Actually, we can't do it like that. We got to stagger things anyway, so forget that. You got to stagger them like this. So we go sulfur. We also have to do plastics. Everything comes from petroleum. So the way this would work is you need 30 petroleum every second to get 2 out. So you basically need 15 petroleum per second. Here we're getting 45 every, so we have 10 of these. So right now we're getting 45 every half second, so we're getting 90 per second. Yeah, because we're getting basically 9 per second doing it this way. So 9 per second, so we're getting 90 per second. And this takes 15 per second, right? 90 per second, 15 per second. That means we can have 8 machines. That's going to fully use up all of this, by the way. And we haven't, so we're not going to do 8 machines. I think we'll start with 4 machines. So the way you got to do this is you do this, and you don't jump this out. This, I think these are too close. These are too close to this stuff. Let's put it out here. Please. There we go. And then you use your, use these to kind of jump them together. And that one would go like that. And then you can dump power pole in between. And then this is how you can copy this, right? And you basically put it exactly where that one is, and you're going to get an exact copy. So petroleum obviously is going to be coming out. So we'll grab a, I don't think you really need to use pumps everywhere. I don't know. Fluid handling was never my strong suit with Factorio. Honestly, it wasn't. That's not right. This wants to go here. It was never my strong suit, but how petroleum worked. It just never was, so. And then we need a stone water well, because we're just, you know, where is that going to be at? Here. Well, okay, we can make one, luckily. I guess, luckily. Now you're saying, oh, you're cheating. No, not really, because all we got to do really is just grab pipe. It's fine. I mean, we eventually will put water on the bus at some point. We just don't need it for right now. So what we'll do is we'll put our water. Let's put our water. Honestly, we can just put it right here. All right, now this is flowing. We're making sulfur. Now sulfur you put out with a grabber. I keep saying grabber is too much Factorio. There you go. Now if you want to have a compressed belt, we do this, and then we do that. That way we have it on both sides of the belt. Do we need to do that? No. Now I have tons of sulfur here that I don't want. This, yeah, because it goes super fast. Super fast. And now we have sulfur, which is great. And then the next thing we want to do we have time to do that, is we want to get plastic. So we can plastic is made just with, well, we don't have any coal though. Yes, we do. We actually have coal on the other line over there. So we could, yeah, it's easier just to remake this. Where are my things here? So, because we need coal and petroleum. So yeah, we can just make it here and do it like this. Again, a lot of this is just kind of, because here you need 10 per second. So like we're way under, like we don't have enough, right? So because you need coal as well, you do this, and then what you'll do is you have your belt here. So the way you can do this, you can do it multiple ways. Is you can just you can underground everything, or if you just go like this and you let's see, connect this to that, and then this to it's not going to be that one. No, it's going to be this one. It's fine for right now. Actually, I shouldn't have hooked it up. It doesn't matter. And then this is going to go here, and then here, and then because I need more undergroundies. Let's just make some. So the way you're going to work here is you're going to go. Actually, no, that's not going to work. What am I doing? Sorry, get rid of this. Nope, no. No. Can I flush this? There's nothing. You can't really flush it. Okay, so. Never mind. I think you do it with long-handled inserters. Maybe that's the right way. Let me just think once. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I mean, again, I say the way to do it. You can do this any freaking way you want. And then this normally would grab there, but we're doing it this way. There you go. And then we're going to grab a power pole. Let's grab this. And this one can go. It could literally go, wow. It would not go, well, you would do it like that. And then this one here would grab from this edge. Right? And then what we're going to do out here is we're going to have plastic, 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 plastic. And then here, this is where we're going to bring in that we definitely don't have enough conveyor belts for this. There's no way we do. We're going to bring it from here. Maybe we do. I don't know. I think we do, which is going to be crazy, by the way. Yeah, so all we really got to do here is just... we want to come across there, dump it here, do this. Then we're going to siphon some coal off of this. And this should be, we have more than enough up here. That's just to make the iron plate. And one coal lasts a long time. All right, let's see if this works. Well, of course it will work. It's just, let's see it work. We can do the same thing here. Oh. That, and then do this. Now we have coal, or keep saying the wrong thing. We got sulfur, and here we're gonna have plastic. As soon as the coal, actually, you know what? I have a lot of coal in my inventory, don't I? Whoops, that's not right. The heck? I think I definitely used the wrong button. That's what I wanted to do. Hey, look at that. So here we're using, you gotta think. Here we're using 20, so right now we're using 40 per second. And here we're using 15, 60. So right now we're using 100 per second. And we're making, how much are we making? Well, we're making, if we have 10 of these, we're making 9 per second? That's not right. 90 per second, and we're using 100 per second. So we don't actually have enough. It looks like we don't have enough oil either. Because this looks like it's not getting enough oil. It's because of how the fluid dynamics work. The pumps take up, what, 2 spaces? I think the other way you almost have to do this is, do you do it like, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, because you want to boost that. Is that right? No, there's just not enough. It has to do with how much is in the, like a pipe can, excuse me. A pipe can only suck in so much. Right now we're using 20 per second. We're using 200 per second. We're not making 200 per second. We're making 33 per second. 38, that's 80. 7 is 100 and whatever. 100 and, yeah, that one's a lot less. So we're not making 200 per second. And the reason why this is up is because we have productivity in the miners. Where is that at? This one is proof. You don't have any here. So mining productivity has to do, it also has to do with your pump jacks and your miners in general. So we're the first tier, which is going to be, doesn't tell you, is it 10%? Yeah, 10%. So we have 10% production. This is just base, which is good. But our goal is to have, we have everything we need now to make blue science. No, I'm wrong. We have sulfur. We have enough to make this. So we got to figure out what are we going to do with the sulfur. Do we want to bring it all down on a belt? Do we want to train it down? I think for now we could just belt it, honestly. It's going to tie in right here. Right? So we're going to have, well, let's just see. How many do you think we're going to need? Again, this is 24 second crafting time. 3 is 1 every 8 seconds, and this produces 1 every 6 seconds. Here you need 1 every 8 seconds. This produces 1 every 6 seconds, so we're fine. That ratio is fine. Here you need basically 1 plastic every 3 seconds. I don't know. Are we producing 1 every 3 seconds? We are. We're producing actually 8 per second right now. Well, kind of. And then the advanced, so sulfur is just 1. So yeah, we could probably get away with half a bar of each. No, plastic, we're going to want a full bar. So we can run that from here. How are we going? Actually, we're probably out of, well, getting close to, if not out of time. What I want to do is I want to come down here and dump this. Yeah, but we're not redoing any researching right now because there's nothing to research. So I'm going to dump that in there and then dump this one in here. Because everything's at a standstill because we need the blue science. So I think what I want to do is I want to grab, where are my belts at? I want to grab all of my belts. These don't have buffers. I want to grab another. Ooey, what the heck? Why is there so many? 200 undergrounds? I must have set that, didn't I? Yikes. That's like I have like freaking crazy amount right now. I don't need all of these. 100 is fine. What do I do here? This one's still at 50 or whatever, which this one's fine. Belts, we have tons of belts, which is good. So what we're going to do is we want to bring both of these down, I think. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. We can do it very easily. We'll leave a space here. And we're just basically placing ghosts down now. And then what we'll do here is we don't really need a full sulfur belt. But I mean, we will when we make sulfuric acid, because that's used. We can't make that yet, but that's used for where are they? Blue chips. Where are blue chips at? Do we need blue chips? I don't know where the rotors are. It's not there. Purple science needs blue chips. No. What needs blue chip? I don't know where. I don't remember where that's under. Your blue chip. I call them blue chips. Oh, it's under here. Duh. So then this needs sulfuric acid, which will end up probably creating. Probably not on site. Sulfuric acid is under advanced. No. Where is sulfuric acid at? Wish you could like search for these things. You probably can. Yeah. Sulfuric. That's. Oh, we can. Oh, we can't. Oh, because it's made in. Okay. So I'm making it in the wrong machines. You can make sulfuric acid up there. But we may end up just making it on site for certain things. It doesn't really matter at this point. Honestly, it doesn't matter at all for what we're doing. But the point being is we are going to belt this stuff down for now. For now. Because it makes sense to belt it down. Because, yeah, you know what? Let's just get a full belt of it. It doesn't matter. Always make the bus bigger, right? That's the thing. You can always make the bus bigger. Come on, guys. You're going really slow here. Whoopsies. You don't need this one. And you can keep clicking paste. Trying to think where we're gonna end up over here. Right here is where we're gonna end up. So we can bring the line down to about. Oh, I did it again. Here, and then let's get rid of this. Maybe by the time this is done, it'll be connected. There we go. Because now we're gonna have, we can also drag this all the way down. Because we're gonna need it for the science. Well, let's just close it off here. Make these symmetrical a little bit. All right, let's go check to see how far down it's gotten. We're going to end the episode here, obviously. But that means next episode, we got to figure out where we're going to do red chips. Because we can put, actually, you know what? We might put red chips. Might put red chips right here. Because then what we'll do, we'll need 2 lanes of red chips. and we can always dump red chips going up. Because when we start advancing on these things, we're going to need red chips for stuff. Right? I hope this is not in the way. I hope it's not in the way. Speaking of that, we need to get radars up there too. But right now we're doing great. Yeah, power's good. Science that yet. So next episode, we're going to come back and we need to make, let's just put a little indicator down here that we know what we need to make. It's going to be red chips. So the way you're going to do that is it's set up very differently. Because you know green chips, it's 2. No, you can't click on it that way. It's three copper cables to 2 green chips. This is different. This needs, if you look at it, it's 6 seconds. And it takes 4 copper cables every 6 seconds. Right? So if you have 6 machines, you're making 4 per second. Well, these things make, I gotta do it. I can do it this way. So basically we need 4, what did I say it needs? We need 4 every second if we're going to do it that way. This makes 2 every half second. So one machine makes 4 per second. So the way you do it is you do one of these, and then you're going to then have 6 machines after it making red chips. This is how the ratio works. And then obviously your plastic and your green, these are going to come in together. They could be on the same belt. Because remember, it's every 6 seconds. So if we have 6 of them, that's 1 per second. So basically, this is how you would do it. You'd have your copper cable coming in here. Your copper cable is going to end here because you need so much of it. Actually, it's going to go like that. And then this one is going to be your other one. Can we make... It should be under... Is it these things? I think it's this. And what you do is you put one of these down. This is just, and you can select, you select what you want it to be. Green chip, and then here you want it to select plastics, right? So now you know what you're gonna put there. I think these are being made somewhere as well. And then this one, what? Didn't I literally just make one? What? What did I make then if I made the wrong thing? I thought I made one. Oh, I know what. It's going to want to put it up here somewhere. There we go. It's fine. This one's going to be copper wire or copper plate. There you go. So that's a good way to lay out things. If you kind of don't know, you know what you want to put there, but you don't remember, you just do this. Now, these may have that. Yeah, these have them. They're just placeholders. I'm pretty sure we actually are making combinators somewhere here. Right here, we're making combinators. We don't need 20 combinators. It'll fill in these spaces, which we don't really... It doesn't matter. It's just a way of doing it. And that way it gets the blinkers out of our face, I guess. And then that's that. We should still have a few more. These we don't need anymore either. These are done. And then the combinators, yeah, we have combinators. Okay, good. This we don't need, and that we don't need. Okay, great. So next episode, we're at an hour. We're gonna come back and we're gonna start setting this up. So we're gonna have the inputs are actually, I think, gonna be on the outside for this. The outputs will be here, right? And then we're gonna have the output here, and then this will just be mirrored because these can be just mirrored like that to get one full blank out. And then the way I think you can do it, because we're making 6 per second, these belts can hold 15 per second, and we're only making 6 per second. Or sorry, we're only making 1 per second. So 2 per second, and then if you have another run, we could probably put 6 runs here, and I'm all kind of combining together. But this is next episode. We're gonna get going with this, and then once we get the red circuits, we have sulfur on the bus already. Engine units are easy to make. They're just made with pipe. They're just made with pipe and steel and gears. Easy to make. However, the problem is they take a long time. 10 seconds per craft. You need 2 not 2 per second. Because remember, you only need 12 of these to give us 1 per second. So you're getting 2. So knock that down. So you need 2 every 24 seconds. That's 1 per 12 seconds. Technically, you only need 1 per 6 seconds. 1 per 6 second to do it. Because if you have 2, right? That means you're producing one. You need 2 every 24. Divide that by half because you're making 2. 1 every 12, right? But then you're getting 2 out of that. So every 12 seconds, you need 2. Or sorry, 1 every 2 seconds. Oh, I'm going to max myself up here. 1 every 12 seconds, but you're getting 2 out of it. So you can have that again. 1 every 6 seconds. And these produce 1 every 10 seconds. So it depends how many you want. If you want to have 12 of these, 12 units, we're going to need 12 times whatever I said, 6, 4, I don't know, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. We'll get to that next episode. We also have the calculator here. So the way this works is you hit add recipe and you type in this, and it basically tells you how, close that, and we want it, how many do we want? Output is you want your output to be, how do you select this? This is per 1 set, to get per 1 second. How do we change this value? We want to have, we want to have 1 per second. Oh, what am I doing? 1 per second. And there's the thing here, because this is 2 of 2. So if we want to get, okay, here it is. I'm so silly right now. This machine, okay. So to get 1 per second out of this, it says you need 32, because you're negating we're negating that this is only 0.75, right? You still call it you're still doing it off of 1 second, even though they're this. So you're not using 32. You're going to be using 12. That doesn't make any sense either, does it? 24. It doesn't matter. Well, this is where the calculations start getting kind of silly. But what we're going to do, guys, let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed the episode, please sincerely leave me a like as well as a comment. We much appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this Factorio series like I am, I love this game, hit that subscribe button, tick the bell notification icon so you don't miss any future episodes. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.